Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into one of the exciting new features in Wan2.2, the first last frame to video, aka FLF2V. Now with native support in ComfyUI, if you've ever wanted to create stunning videos by simply defining the start and end points, then this feature is about to blow your mind. FLF2V stands for first last frame to video, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You provide the first frame, you provide the last frame, and Wan 2.2's powerful AI handles everything in between. Wan 2.2 is the latest generation multimodal generative model from Wan AI, featuring an innovative MOE, or mixture of experts, architecture. This means it uses specialized expert models for different aspects of video generation, resulting in incredibly high-quality output with cinematic-level aesthetic control. So how does FLF2V work in ComfyUI? It's incredibly straightforward. First, make sure you have the latest version of ComfyUI installed. The workflow is really simple. You'll see two load image nodes. Upload your desired starting frame in the first one and your ending frame in the second one. These can be any images, perhaps a character in one pose and then another, or a landscape at different times of day, or even abstract artistic concepts you want to see transition between. Next, you'll want to adjust your settings in the Wan first last frame to video node. By default, it's set to a smaller resolution to be friendly to users with limited VRAM, but if you've got the graphics power, you can push it up to 720p or even higher for stunning detail. Don't forget to craft your prompts. This is where you can guide the AI on how you want the transition to occur. Describe the motion, the style, the mood, anything that will help Wan 2.2 understand your creative intent. The better your prompts, the more amazing your results will be. Behind the scenes, the FLF2V workflow uses the same powerful models as the image-to-video workflow, the Wan 2.2, I2V high noise and low noise 14B models, along with the specialized VAE and text encoder. These models work together to understand your frames and generate incredibly smooth, natural transitions. Once everything is set up, just hit that Run button or use Ctrl+Enter. Wan 2.2 will analyze your first and last frames, understand your prompts, and generate all the intermediate frames needed to create a seamless, professional-quality video transition. Create smooth character animations, morph between different artistic styles, show the passage of time in a landscape, or even generate complex camera movements. The FLF2V feature gives you precise control over both the start and end points while letting Wan 2.2's powerful AI handle all the complex motion in between. I've tried this majestic creature, which is called the Qilin in Chinese. I actually like this image. It was from the ComfyUI website blog post official demo, where you can also download these two images to try it out. The transitions of the first and last frames here, where obviously you can have different directions of an object. For example, you have the first frame here where the Qilin is sitting on the ground with its face going left, and the last frame is that the Qilin is standing up like this. The transitions create these animations from sitting up and then moving forward to another direction of the Qilin in this video, which looks really nice. As you can see, there's some mist around the body that's going through. Really nice in these transitions, so it's able to replicate what can be done locally in ComfyUI. You can also do the same as what they did in the ComfyUI blog post demo. And I did this in 720p resolution. Next, what I'm going to do is something more interesting, and this was inspired by some ideas from YouTube Shorts. As you can see, if you type AI Naruto, you'll see some YouTube shorts like this where they're using the character, changing it from anime style to realism style. Well, obviously some of these videos are being generated by Qilin AI, and let's see if we can use the Wan 2.2 first and last frames to create such an image, and we're also bringing those two first and last frame images into an animated video like. So I'm going to use the Flux Context. Now this is a very basic workflow coming from Flux Context template in ComfyUI. You can use that either way if you want to, or use other methods to change an animated style or cartoon style image to a realism style image. In this case, I'm using the GTA image here as an example to transfer it into a realism style image, and it's able to do that with the Flux Context easily. First of all, I'm going to integrate this into one workflow with the Wan2.2 first and last frames workflow here. I'm going to have this part ready for the beginning of this workflow. Next, I'm change the load image connections. Instead, I'm going to connect my first image frame using the first load image as the reference and use the Flux Context output as the end frame for the first and last frames to video. This way, it will be using two images from here, just like what I've shown using the Flux context, where we'll be transitioning from this image to this image using the same ideas like AI Naruto niche on YouTube. Well, this is one of the ways to use the first and last frames, but it's not a textbook answer. You can try it out with other things for the Wan2.2 first and last frame. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a group for the Flux context. So basically, in this demo, I'll just call it Flux Context to make it easier for you guys to recognize. Next, what I'm going to do is make these two samplers for the Wan2.2 into one group, where it'll be easier to organize for our image generation first, and then once we have a good image result, we can bring it to the video generation. Otherwise, you'll be generating the video each time when you create the Flux image, which isn't ideally efficient. At this moment, I'm going to set this group to disable, and I'll just try using the Flux context first. Now, I'll be using another image in this example. I'm going to use a one-piece character, Luffy, for an example, where you'll have the same character in realism style, and we're going to use those two images. Once we have two images like this, we can do a transition. Okay? At the second step, we're using the Wan2.2 and enabling the sampler to run these animations. As you can see, I've already run this using the first and last frames for the video, and through this, between those two frames in the transitions, I just used text prompts here. Although this isn't going to be perfect, this is coming from the example workflow in the ComfyUI block where it's using a similar case. In the Comfy blog post, they mentioned the transitioning of this image and the character using art painting styles and slowly morphing to an astronaut outfit and the backgrounds. I'll say that this is pretty cool in that you can use it as a local AI and do something that other people are trying to do in those YouTube shorts. You guys can search for them if you're interested. This is one of the cases where you can use what they've mentioned about using the first and last frames for animation morphing or character transitioning in different positions. Here's another example where you see another image here which comes out like this. So it's holding up the wine and taking a sip of drink, and then it stops right there. Pretty smooth overall in the whole transitions between the first and last frames, and the Wan2.2 has been improved even better than the 2.1 for the first and last frames transitioning. Although the previous version was already doing very well, this one is even better for more details. So here is how you can use it in one of the ways. It's just when you see that the first and last frames and the recent launch of the Flux context really match together using one single workflow like this. And here's another example I was trying. I have the driver, and the end frame is a sports car. I did see a similar video shot before in the Wan2.1 first and last frame. I'm trying here again with the 2.2, which, as you can see, I have tried a few times here. The first time didn't go quite well, where it had a different, sudden change of the frames, which is not good. And the second time, I did modify the prompts a little, doing a fast motion shot. But the direction was going wrong for the AI to make the camera shot of this. And then this time, it worked out really nice. That is exactly what I want to do for the first shot, and then close the window with the camera following up with the car going in this direction. And here is how it looks like in the first frame that I have input as an image, and then the last frame here is going to be this one. I like this shot pretty nice, because when you see that, it's totally two different composition images, but the AI is able to, create that content in between, leading the motions of this camera shot going from the close-up shot of the woman to this far shot of the car, which is creating the story for that. So that is basically what I did for this camera shot, and the text prompts for Flux Context are really simple. This is how we can create a pretty dynamic shot this time. I really like this way of camera tracking shot of the car. The Wan2.2 first last frames video really isn't limited in what you want to do. Just based on your imagination, put some creativity by yourself, and you'll have some pretty cool, fun videos to generate. So here's the deal with Wan2.2 FLF2V. It's pretty mind-blowing how much say you get in your videos now, while still keeping that top-notch quality Wan2.2 is famous for as a local AI video model. It's like having your artistic skills supercharged by AI, which made it awesome. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of FLF2V and what kind of videos you're planning to create with it. Until next time, have fun with your AI video. See ya.